Currently, there's only one boiler connected to NXTSD5, but it can communicate with many simultaneously. To add more devices, ensure you're logged in with administrator credentials. Select the System menu and then select Options, which is identified by a gear icon. Within the Options Miscellaneous dialog, click on Device Configuration. In the Device Configuration dialog, click the plus icon in the bottom right-hand corner to add a new device. Follow the on-screen wizard. First, select which device type to add. In this case, we're adding an NXF or PPC 4000. Proceed to the next step. Now select the comms port the device is wired to. Proceed to the next step. Some devices such as the PPC or NXF 4000 support auto detection. NXTSD5 searches for a response between a low and high address at all baud rates. If your device isn't found, ensure it's powered up, change the low and high address for a wider search range and check our S485 wiring. In this example, our device is found at address 2, baud rate 57,600. At this point, we can provide a name for the device, which will be Boiler 2. Proceed to the next step. If the device supports remote renumbering, you'll be able to perform this once it has been discovered. Remote renumbering allows NXTSD5 to change the Modbus address of the connected device. In this example, we're happy with address 2. Proceed to the next step. Now we have two boilers connected to NXTSD5. Upon exiting device configuration, status configuration is now available, whereas when only one device is connected, it is not. This is because when multiple devices are connected, we must instruct NXTSD5 how to display them on the overview. Status configuration has a warning icon to tell us that it's incomplete. This is because one or more devices haven't been configured to display on the overview. Click the button to enter status configuration. At present, it's not configured at all. Status configuration is used to divide up the overview screen into rows and columns to display device status. It's very flexible. For example, if you have 4 boilers, you can set the display to have a 2x2 grid. But in this example we have 2 boilers, so we'll change the configuration to 1 column and 2 rows. Ensure the dialog placement icon is highlighted. This tool enables us to place dialogues for each device within the grid. Simply click on an empty cell and assign a device to the location. We can see that information is updated. Cell A1 now displays the overview dialog at 1 times scaling for boiler 1, which is Modbus address 1. Now we'll repeat the process and assign boiler 2. We can see that information is updated. Cell A2 now displays the overview dialog at 1 times scaling for boiler 2, which is Modbus address 2. Now we have the overview configured to display all devices. Upon exiting, the status configuration warning disappears. Now there aren't any missing devices. When we exit options back to the main overview, both boilers have their overview dialogues displayed on screen as set within status configuration. Both devices appear in the first breadcrumb menu, which is used to access a full-screen overview and sub-menus for each device. Here, we're selecting Boiler 1. When navigating sub-menus, the breadcrumb menu system shows the complete path. Here we're monitoring the O2 configuration for Boiler 1. To switch to another device, select it from the first breadcrumb menu. Once again, when navigating sub-menus, the breadcrumb menu system shows the complete path. Here we're monitoring the sensor configuration for Boiler 2. To return to the main overview, simply click the FireEye button.